Welcome everyone, and in today's video we are covering this Intel G2020T. Now this is a relatively small mini PC that was made by Lenovo quite a few years ago, and let's just do a quick overview of it. So side panel just pops off like that, and as you can see we have a SATA SSD in here, along with a mini PCIe slot that only supports a Wi-Fi card, and one DDR3 RAM slot that I've only put in 4 gigs in. Mind me while I put this in. Yeah, it's the inside, got a little fan there, and the side panel just pops right back on very easily, like so. As for I/O, on the front we've got 2 USB ports, your headphone jacks and your power button, along with the air exhaust. On the back here we have Ethernet, another USB port, VGA, another 2 USB ports, a display port, and your power. And that is a basic overview of this machine. Let's go on to the testing. Now that we're on the desktop, we can finally start our testing. First thing I'm going to do is pass mark, performance test. Now here we can see all the parts of the PC. So right here we have the motherboard, the CPU, which is, as I said before, an Intel Pentium G2020T, got 2.5 GHz, and for our RAM, it's 4 GB of DDR3, and our graphics card is just the integrated graphics that come with it, with a SSD. Now, the next test is actually within this program, and we're just going to do CPU mark. As you can see, the CPU mark test is done, and we are 2% compared to the rest of the world, and that's horrible, worse than 25% of all scores. I don't know what the score means, but it's telling me it's bad, so this CPU is horrible, but I'm not surprised since it's a Pentium. On to our next test. As you can see, the next game we are testing is Counter-Strike, since I couldn't get CS2 to work, so let's just find a server. As you can see, we are in the game, and it runs very decent. What the fuck? And it runs very good. However, this is to be expected for such an old game. I'm getting around 99 FPS, since that is the max, and I assume the CPU is doing alright. On to the next game. As you can see, the next game we are testing is GTA. We are going to do both benchmark mode and story mode, so let's start with benchmark mode. Now that the benchmark is loaded, we can see that we are getting around 20 FPS, which is suboptimal when the resolution is so low, and with the quality all on normal. So just from a first look, it's not looking very good, getting around 16 to 20 FPS. So guess that's it for the test. Everything is maxed out, CPU, GPU. So yeah, on to the next game. As you can see, the next game I'm testing is Minecraft. Open up the settings. I have this on 5 chunks, on 720p, and all the lowest settings, using no Optifine or anything. So let's just create a test world. As you can see, we are now in the world, and it's running pretty decently actually, at around 80-90 FPS, but it does have horrible dips like that you just saw. That should be catched by the 1% low counter, but there is none, since MSI Afterburner refuses to add it whenever I make these videos. And yeah, next thing to do is a TNT test, so let's just do that right now. As you can see, our house has been upgraded. Now let's flip the switch and see what happens. Oh, this ain't looking good. 4 FPS. But after, recovered quite quickly. Now usually in these videos, computer really is unfazed from these tests, but that one dipped quite a lot and it's still, yeah. At 720p, I wouldn't really recommend playing Minecraft on this, but if you just look at the sky when you play Minecraft, it should be fine. On to the next test. As you can see, the next test is Cinebench. Now let's just start with a multi-core test. And as you can see, the Cinebench multi-score got a score of 838. Let's move on to the single core. As you can see, the single core test is done, which gave us 474 points. And that concludes all our testing. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.